The Incredible Hulk returns to theaters this weekend. Another guy that gets angry. It's a movie we've been keeping our eye on for months because rumors have circulated that it is a troubled production. One story that lit up the blogs was that star Edward Norton was angry at the director, Louis Leterrier. Now, he was angry over the final edit, and there was a lot of discussion about how the movie should end. We asked Louis Leterrier about that story.
It was a little hard for me because I thought it would become the Edward versus Marvel feuded Hulk movie, but people sort of intelligent people sort of read through that and they're like, okay, that's like, there was a story that was actually blown out of proportion.
Good to know, and I like that the R was green in that shot. Daily's Jared Hall is going to have much more on that alleged feud in his interview with Leterrier. That'll be on Thursday's dailies. Now, the movie's release marks the second time in 5 years that Bruce Banner has gone all green and angry on screen. The last movie, Ang Lee's Hulk, was, there's no other way to describe it, a disappointment for fans of the comic book. And in this story you're going to see only on dailies, Jared Hall found out this is not the first time that a studio has tried to redefine a franchise.
So they think they can just throw you away as they did me.
Well, Batman, as they did to you, that's exactly what they're doing to Eric Bana and the rest of the cast involved in the 2003 movie, The Hulk. Marvel and Universal Pictures' hopes of seeing green at the box office now rest with a new and redefined version of The Incredible Hulk, considering their 2003 attempt didn't fare too well.
It'll be interesting to see how audiences react because anticipation was so high for that movie the last time around. Ang Lee directed the movie and Eric Bana starred in it. It opened huge. I think it was like $60 million, and then it fell like 60% the next weekend, which was a huge drop.
It's not uncommon for studios to give a new look to a signature franchise. After all, when Batman battles the Joker in The Dark Knight, fans can certainly say they've seen this before. And before. Even though they've seen it before, they keep coming back.
Meow.
So now the question is, will fans finally show the Incredible Hulk the true meaning of green?
You don't have to do this.
Betty, I've got to try.
Marvel and the studio kept thinking, are we willing to just throw this away? It's like maybe that film didn't perform the way we thought it would. But I mean, it did very well in merchandising and, you know, on DVD and stuff. So there's an interest in it. And so it's like, all right, let's try it again. Let's try the visual effects. Let's try a different look and see what happens this time.
Yeah, and Edward Norton is fantastic in this movie. The Incredible Hulk comes out Thursday at midnight, and we'll have the first fans' reactions on Friday's Daily.